So, maybe you know where to put and place lights, but how about move them? Well, I'm Ted from the A-Team, and today we're talking about animation and lighting and 3 essential lighting tricks that you can use in your next film. Number 1, television. Now this one is a classic. You've got a group of friends watching a movie, but how do you recreate that television glow? The key is creating the right quality of light with a subtle motion that cuts between different intensities. But let's break that down. First, you need to decide on the quality of your television. This is important because this will dictate the size of your lighting that you need to use. Is your screen a tiny cell phone that casts harsh shadows on your talent? If so, you're going to need your light to be the same size. Likewise, if your television is a large family room screen that glows on the faces of your characters, you're going to want to make sure that your lighting matches that. In most scenarios, what I recommend is using a white card or bounce board that matches the size of the screen that you want to recreate. Place this then out of frame and project your lights onto it. If your light has a built-in TV effect, you're good to go. Shameless plug. Otherwise, I recommend using 2 lights that are both on dimmers and shining them both onto the same bounce card. Why 2 lights? Well, by using 2 lights, you can not only dim the intensity of your lights, but you can also turn one light off while the other one's still on to simulate scene changes coming from your TV without the entire TV turning on and off. Number 2, fire. So if you've got a scene where your characters are huddled around a campfire or watching the glow of a fireplace, you're gonna need to create an animatable light that not only moves, but also unpredictably and organically with slight changes in color and intensity. Now to do this, I recommend using multiple lights again, each with a different gel on it. Because we're trying to recreate the organic nature of fire, multiple lights will create the illusion of a moving light, instead of what I usually see beginner filmmakers doing, which is dimming one red light up and down. Now, let's move on to color. Now, while this can be a stylistic choice, I recommend choosing a pre-designed base color like Roscoe's number 19 Fire Gel. Then mixing it with 2 similar colors like straw or bastard amber to provide some lighter and darker variations. Finally, to really sell the motion, I recommend using a CUCALORUS and waving it between the light and your talent. If you don't know what a CUCALORUS is, it's basically a big sheet with random organic shapes cut into it. It's great anytime that you want to break up your light or make it look a little less sourcey. If you don't have a cookie, have no fear. You can always make your own using black poster board. Just cut out some shapes in it. But in this case, the cookie gives the light that unpredictable motion as if the flames are waving and licking throughout your scene. And finally, for our last effect, let's talk about how to do police lights. Now, this effect is insanely popular. I see it getting used in all kinds of music videos, narrative videos, but the reason I'm bringing it up today is because of how often I see it getting done wrong. Contrary to common belief, it does not look real to just wave a red and blue light back and forth in your image. Police lights have what we call an iconic look, meaning that people all around the world recognize what they should, and more importantly, should not look like. Now, the key to this effect isn't actually the color. Believe it or not, the color of police lights actually vary not only between different countries all around the world, but oftentimes within the same area. The key, however, is getting the motion right. Most police lights have either a rotation or split lighting motion. Rotation means that the red and blue lights spin in a single direction, while split lighting means that the red and blue lights should alternate coming from left side to right side, left side to right side. In this case, the choice depends on your story, but make sure you choose one or the other. Don't get in between, it looks a little messy. If you're going to do rotation, make sure that you build a setup that actually allows you to freely rotate 360 degrees to really sell that effect. What I recommend is building a spinning mirror that you can shine one red light into and one blue light into. It will give you the most realistic effect on a budget. And likewise, if you're going to do split lighting, make sure you have a light that is actually capable of flashing both colors and alternating at a regular rhythm. This is not a music video scene here. So there you have it, 3 animatable lighting effects and how to accomplish them for your next film. If there's a lighting effect that you can think of that we haven't mentioned in this video, which there's hundreds of them, write it in the comments below with how you accomplish that effect. We're gonna pick the best comment and give out one of our Amaranth MX lights, which is a tiny pocket-sized LED, which is fantastic for effect making. I'm Ted from the A-Team. If you liked this episode, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, find us on Facebook, Instagram, the works, and of course, we'll catch you guys next time.